From JBS Studios in Greater New York, this is the JBS News Update with Teisha Bader.
I'm Teisha Bader with the JBS News Update for Thursday, December the 19th, 2019. A rocket was fired at Israel overnight last night from Gaza. It was intercepted by the Iron Dome missile defense system, and no damage or injury was caused. The IDF said Israeli fighter jets struck a Hamas weapons manufacturing site in Gaza in response. An appeal for an Israeli-American young woman was shot down today in a Moscow court. 26-year-old Naama Issachar has been held in Russia on charges that she tried to smuggle drugs into the country. Issachar was only in Russia on a stopover back home to Israel and had 9 grams of marijuana in her luggage, which she says she did not know about. She had been sentenced to 7.5 years in prison, which is considered unusually and extremely harsh for the relatively minor offense. And with the appeal rejected today, that sentence stands. Issachar is seen by many as being used as a pawn. And Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu has urged for Russia to release the young woman multiple times in conversations with Russian President Vladimir Putin. He said he told Naama's mother today that despite the disappointing court decision, I am not giving up. Issachar's lawyers are said to now be considering their next steps. A man suspected of murdering a Jewish woman in Paris, believed by many to have been motivated by anti-Semitism, will not stand trial. In 2017, Kabylia Ra allegedly beat his Jewish neighbor, 66-year-old Sarah Halimi, and then threw her body out the window. A French court ruled today that he could not be held responsible for the murder because he was in a psychotic state from smoking marijuana. Halimi's daughter had said that Traore had called her a dirty Jewess 2 years before, and that before throwing her mother to her death, called her a demon. The American Jewish Committee said they were appalled and aghast at the ruling, tweeting, "This shameful, outrageous, and despicable decision will forever be a stain on France's judicial system and casts serious doubt on its willingness to condemn anti-Semitism and uphold the rights of French Jews." Well, a suspect in the recent ransacking of a synagogue in Beverly Hills has been arrested. The Beverly Hills Police Department said last night that they identified 24-year-old Pennsylvania resident Anton Nathaniel Redding from surveillance camera footage taken from the Iranian Jewish Nessa synagogue on Saturday. Redding was found in Hawaii. He will be tried in California for vandalism of religious property and commercial burglary. His actions, which included the extensive damage and desecration of many religious items in the synagogue, are being prosecuted as a hate crime. And just days after the Beverly Hills incident, 3 Los Angeles Jewish schools were targeted with anti-Semitic graffiti. The LAist website reported that what appeared to be a swastika and hateful messages, including reportedly the phrase "time to pay," were found spray-painted at the American Jewish University in Bel Air, the Westwood Charter School, and Milken Community High School on Tuesday. The local office of the Anti-Defamation League said they were shocked by the reports and were working with local law enforcement. Germany's parliament passed a measure today calling on its government to outlaw Iranian-backed Lebanese terror group Hezbollah in its entirety. Israel Foreign Minister Yisrael Katz said the Bundestag's resolution is an important step in the international struggle against terrorism. Israel's ambassador to Germany, Jeremy Sakharov, welcomed the recognition of Hezbollah as a whole, with no distinction between its military and so-called political wing. Veteran former Knesset member Gulick Cohen has died. As a young woman, Cohen fought in the underground against the British Mandate, captured twice by the British, and served prison time. After the establishment of the State of Israel in 1948, she worked as a journalist and then entered politics, joining the Likud party, later founding the more right-wing Tehiyah party, serving a total of 19 years in the Knesset. Known for her fervent ideologies, Cohen was not without controversy, but she is being mourned as a woman who fought for the creation of the state. Israel's President Reuven Rivlin called Cohen an inspiration to all. Her son, Tzachi Hanegbi, who currently serves as Likud's Minister of Regional Development, announced her death today at the age of 93. Well, a man known as the Jerusalem Santa made his annual appearance in the city today. Palestinian Christian Issa Kassasiyeh was once again on a camel along the walls of the Old City, delivering Christmas trees. And more importantly, Kassasiyeh said, his mission to bring joy and love and peace to the Holy Land. Taking a look now at our programming for tonight on JBS for Thursday, December the 19th at 7 o'clock. It's Talmud Study. At 8, Sarah Hurwitz talks about her experiences as a speechwriter for President Barack Obama and First Lady Michelle Obama, and talks about her new book, Here All Along. And with the news of President Trump's impeachment by the House on 2 charges, of particular interest tonight at 9 o'clock, Mark Golub's recent sit-down with Harvard Law Professor Emeritus Alan Dershowitz, who explains the legal reasons he opposes the impeachment of Trump. Then at 10, the first U.S. ambassador to Romania, Alfred H. Moses, sits down with former Senator Joe Lieberman to recount the untold story of the exodus of Jews from communist Romania to Israel. And coming up right after this newscast, it's Israel in Style. And that's the JBS News Update for Thursday, December the 19th, 2019. I'm Teisha Bader.